खुशी हो रही है, इन्होंने मुझे रंग दिया आपके रंग।
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. طبعا اليوم بيكون لقائي مع المخرج الهندي العبقري أنوراغ كاشب. طبعا المخرج أنوراغ كاشب غني عن التعريف. Waiting for Mr. Anurag Kashyap. I just introduced him in Arabic. He is one of the finest director, and in my opinion he's one of the best director in Bollywood. He made such as great movies by his script writing or by his direction or even by his production company. Yeah, now it's okay. Now I hear you and I see you with your beautiful glasses.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
So, Anurag sir, how's everything with you? First of all, Assalamu alaikum in Arabic, and we welcome you in my country.
Walaikum assalam. Nothing. I have just been locked down. I have been spending my day just I doing a lot of interviews every day, and I wake up at 12 in the morning, 12 in the afternoon. Then I do some yoga and breakfast, and my whole life is turned around.
Yeah, mashallah. But still, I think you have more ideas coming these days, even lockdown.
Not so much. Not so much. But yeah.
There is like so many people, my colleagues, we are all filmmakers and storytelling in my country, UAE. I watch your all movies from Black Friday till Choked. All your movies, even your production company movie from Constant Time.
Oh, thanks.
There is so many questions they ask me, people, when you are writing stories in Prithvi Cafe that time, and you have the script of, you have the opportunity to work with Ram Gopal Verma and Satya. उस टाइम में आपको ऐसी कोई फीलिंग नहीं आई थी कि अगर ये फिल्म फ्लॉप हो गई और मेरे पास दूसरा प्लान बी नहीं है, तो आपके पास कोई प्लान बी था उस टाइम में?
मैंने कभी कुछ लाइफ में प्लान ही नहीं किया. I never, because plan often fails. If you plan something and you expect too much, there's guarantee that it will fail. So I just do things that I like to do, and I continue doing what I like to do. So even if something fails, I immediately get into something else, a new project. So you don't have much time to sell. Even after success, I don't celebrate much. So even after success, neither do I celebrate nor do I grieve a lot. So there'll be a lot of grief for a week and then I will move on. And if something goes very well, there'll be a lot of happiness for a week and then we move on. That has been the formula.
That's the formula, yes.
धर्म के नाम पर चूतिए बन गए तुम लोग, और बनते रहोगे. तुम बनते रहोगे, तुम्हें मारने वाला हर वो हिंदू बनता रहेगा. हर वो आदमी जिसके पास कुछ नहीं है करने को, धर्म के नाम पर चूतिया बनता रहेगा.
And I remember your movie Black Friday. I watched it in 2007 first time when I was working for new place, YouTube. Before that, or after that, I heard Danny Boyle, the director of Slumdog Millionaire. He said after watching your script of Devdi, he is very clever director. उसके बाद आपकी जो फिल्में आई जैसे कि नो स्मोकिंग और देवदी, नो स्मोकिंग स्पेशली, क्रिटिक्स जो इंडिया में थे उसको शुरू से फ्लॉप करार कर दिए, और आजकल we are talking about no smoking. This is one of the finest work of Bollywood. Even Devdi, there is a Taran Adarsh, I believe he gave 1 star, but after that the public, huge public was boiling. No, this movie is very good and should be success. ये सिलसिला क्यों है बॉलीवुड में? ऐसा क्यों होता है हर बार कि क्रिटिक्स इंडिया में फिल्म को
it's not just, it's a expectation होता है. When you see a film, you go in with expectations, and when you're a first time director, so people actually watch just the film. जब आपकी 2-3 फिल्में हो जाती हैं, after you have done 3-4 films, people go in expecting something else. So they're not really watching the film. So they actually review their own expectations from the film. which happens with across the world. It's not just India. This happens with all filmmakers across the world. So, which is why I've seen some great filmmakers. How many filmmakers were disappointed by Once Upon a Time in Hollywood by Tarantino, because it was not like Django, it was not like some other film, and they expected violence and they expected whatever their expectations were. So people often review their expectations, and Paul Thomas Anderson did not get that kind of review for his subsequent films like he got for There Will Be Blood. And for me, films like Master and Phantom Thread are such great films. Sometimes I've seen filmmakers like Scorsese. So जब उन लोगों के साथ होता है तो हम लोग तो बहुत छोटे. So, this always happens with everyone. In India, it happens a lot. Because when I make a film like Choke, people are not expecting a simple film with a simple ending. They're expecting some dramatic twist. They're expecting कुछ होगा end में. But they don't expect कि end मेरे nothing goes wrong. So, but it happens. And after a while, people will see the film because the expectation's already dead now. So then next time when they'll see the film, they'll see the film. Then they're not going in with expectations.
Yeah, when I watch Choke, मुझे भी ऐसा कुछ लगा कि ये अनुराग का यहाँ पे बहुत अलग तरीका का काम दिखाया गया है फिल्म के अंदर. वैसा नहीं जैसे कि हम नो स्मोकिंग या फिर डेवडी या फिर गैंग ऑफ वासेपुर का जो झलक था उसमें नहीं था. लेकिन फिर बहरहाल मेरी नजर में ये फिल्म नेटफ्लिक्स के लिए और आजकल के ऑडियंस के लिए बहुत परफेक्ट थी और बहुत अच्छी थी. It's clever idea, I believe, from the beginning of trailer. I feel that's very clever idea.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. But hey, this is part of the journey. We all learn and we go on. I will do something else with my next film. I don't know what it will be and how people will react, but doesn't mean I do not do that. Because the moment I start playing to the expectations of my fans or audiences or things, then that's a trap. Then you will not stop growing. But that also brings you success. But I'm not chasing that kind of success. So if I make Gangs of Wasseypur 3, I know I'll get a lot of money. If I make another gangster film, everybody will be very happy. And they'll not just give me money, they'll give me budget, they'll give me all kind of facilities. But I'm tired. I don't want to go there. I want to do something else.
Yes. As you said that you want to do something else. मैंने कहीं बार पढ़ा है और देखा है कि आप शाहरुख खान के साथ काम करना चाहते हैं. तो यहाँ something else more we will see in the future if you will work with Shahrukh Khan. Or which kind of ideas you have for him?
No, वो उनके हाथ में, मेरे हाथ में नहीं है. तो वो शाहरुख खान है. मतलब मैं काम करना चाहता हूँ is a desire. It's like, it's something that I have put out there in the universe. और ये शाहरुख खान का ही डायलॉग है कि जब बहुत बुरी तरह कोई चीज चाहिए कायनात आपको दे देती है ना. शाहरुख खान का डायलॉग है. तो वो डायलॉग मैंने अपने यूनिवर्स में डाल दिया है. अभी वो उनके हाथ में. अगर वो मेरे साथ काम करना चाहेंगे तो मुझे बोलेंगे. वो उनको मालूम है उनके एक फोन पे मैं खड़ा हो जाता हूँ. तो उनका जब भी फोन आता है मैं खड़े होकर बात करता हूँ, नहीं तो मैं बैठ के बात करता हूँ.
But मेरे ख्याल में भी वो भी कोई any big stars whenever they have script from Anurag, they will also read it very carefully and they will stand also from their chairs. Anurag sir, did you आपके पास कोई प्लानिंग थी वो टाइम में कि आप सलमान खान के साथ तेरे नाम करने वाले थे या ये कोई अफवाह है?
नहीं, वो स्क्रिप्ट पे मैं काम किया था और मुझे डायरेक्ट करने के लिए डायरेक्टर ने हायर किया था और प्रोड्यूसर ने हायर किया था और मैं करने वाला था फिल्म और उसी प्रोड्यूसर ने मुझे निकाल दिया था एक पॉइंट पे फिल्म शुरू होने से पहले.
चेस्ट के लिए बाल का चेस्ट था सलमान खान के.
हाँ, मैं बस हेयर उगाने को बोला था, इसके लिए मुझे निकाल दिया गया. सलमान खान ने नहीं निकाला, प्रोड्यूसर ने निकाला था.
There is नामोशी चक्रवर्ती, मित्र चक्रवर्ती के बेटे यहाँ हमारे साथ है. आपको बोल रहे हैं आपकी मूवी डेव की उनको बहुत पसंद आई.
थैंक यू सो मच.
1 2 3 4 6
नेटफ्लिक्स के साथ आपका जो काम या you are cooperate with Netflix. How is the feeling now? How is the experience with working with them?
It's very good because there's a lot of trust and they actually एक तो वो डर चला जाता है कि आपके your film has to have a box office opening. So when you're making a feature film, the stress is so much on the film to open because if it doesn't open well, then Monday से उसके shows कम हो जाते हैं, सिनेमा हॉल से चली जाती है. वो प्रेशर नेटफ्लिक्स पे नहीं है. So on Netflix, you know the film is there forever. People can watch it whenever they want to. So still a lot of my friends and people have not seen it because they have not find time or lockdown में तो लोग और somehow ज़्यादा लगता है कि ज़्यादा फिल्में देखनी चाहिए लेकिन लोग नहीं देख पा रहे. People are not able to see a lot of movies. So, but I know the film is always there and they can always watch it. And my friends across the world I've sent messages to, they can watch it. So that's the big advantage of having a film there. And plus, production-wise, also Netflix, with me, it's a big advantage that I put a content in front of them and they understand. And the casting is on the basis of content and not on the basis of who's in it. Budgeting is on the basis of that. And so I found a home in Netflix. Like I feel I enjoy working with Netflix a lot more.
कौन?
सुनो ना, लाइफ बदलने वाला है तुम्हारा. 25 दिन है, बचा लेना अपने शहर को.
There is any new project for Netflix like Scared Games? People asking if there is third part of that or any feature movie you will do for them in the future.
Nothing. I would right now. There's only one film where I've acted in is AK versus AK with Anil Kapoor, and which is directed by Vikramaditya Motwani with Netflix, which we just finished shooting and is now in post production. Rest everything else they will announce slowly. So उनका वो depend करता है. Everything is based on their planning and their calendar. So they always decide things like that.
There's two last questions before you go. I know that you have so many things to do. People बहुत मुझे पूछते थे ज़माने से कि सिनेमा का क्या हाल होगा, क्या फ्यूचर रहेगा. Every time I said from the TV time that cinema is there, even VCR time cinema is there, even YouTube time cinema is there, and now in OTT time also I said cinema there. But what is your opinion this time exactly? क्या cinema रहेगा या नहीं रहेगा?
I think cinema will always be there. Cinema will always be there. Will cinema stay a community experience or individual experience? I don't know. But I think दोनों रहेगा. Because there are some films I will only watch in cinemas. अभी क्रिस्टोफर नोलन का फिल्म आएगा, Tenet. मैं उसको ऑनलाइन नहीं देखूंगा. I will wait, even if I have to wait 1 year for cinema to open, to see it on an IMAX screen. Yes. Some filmmakers whose films I would wait to watch it on a big screen. वो छोटा screen पे मैं नहीं. The more intimate films, I don't mind watching on small screen.
Okay, but director like Mahesh Bhatt, we are waiting him 22 years to direct a movie. Sadak now, but the movie is coming on OTT now on I don't know which channel, Disney, and also Lakshmi Vam. They also announced today that it will be released on Disney Plus.
I think some films are releasing online also because of probably the producers' economic choices. It's largely an economical pressure or a choice. It's not really, if cinemas were open, everybody would happily release those movies on screen. But some films, I saw Gulabo Sitabo and I enjoyed it so much. But it was a online film and I saw it immediately. If it probably released in cinema, like the previous film of Sujit Sarkar, October, which I like so much, I was so busy I could not find time to see it in cinemas. So eventually that film also I saw online. So sometimes it's some filmmakers you admire and their films become accessible to you. And Gulabo Sitabo is an intimate film. Only just thing is like when you see the cinematography of the film, which is so good, you wish that maybe someday I can see that the magic of Avik Mukhopadhyay's cinematography on screen.
Hey, लेटा इसको, लेटा. Hey, अपने आप नहीं लेटेगा, अपने आप लेटा है, मर जाएगा तो. लेटा.
क्या है ये?
लेटा, असगर, उसे पकड़. Hey, कमीज खोल इसका. चल. क्या हुआ?
अरे लगता है बिजली गई।
पहले आपकी नसीहत क्या है, आपका एडवाइस क्या है जो फिल्म मेकिंग में जो अभी दाखिल हुआ या करने वाला है? और मेरा एक स्पेशल क्वेश्चन है, आपकी जो ये क्राइविटी जो काम है आप करने का जो स्टाइल है, जब स्क्रिप्ट आता है आपके पास, शायद वो नॉर्मल स्क्रिप्ट रहता है, आप उसमें कैसे उसको कलरफुल बना देते हैं, उसका लाइफ कैसा चेंज कर देते हैं? ये मुझे थोड़ा ये इसका कुछ आप स्टेप दिखाएंगे या बताएंगे या थोड़ा कुछ समझाएंगे?
नहीं, मतलब बेसिकली ये सारा सब कुछ मेरा जो प्रोसेस शुरू हुआ था, बिकॉज जब फिल्म बनाना शुरू किया था बजट नहीं होता था, तो जब हमारे पास स्पेस को भरने के लिए प्रॉपर्टी नहीं थी तो हम लोग उसको कलर से भरते थे। हमारे वासिक खान हमारे प्रोडक्शन डिजाइनर थे और नटराजन सुब्रमण्यम कैमरामैन थे 5 के टाइम। सो जब हमारे पास फेक ब्लड खरीदने का पैसा नहीं था तो हमने वो इंटरोगेशन रूम को रेड कर दिया। तो सारी डिस्कवरी मजबूरी की वजह से होती है। The only thing is, like, if I don't have money to make a film, I can't use that as an excuse to tell the audience I didn't have money to make a film. So I have to be smarter. Audience should never find out that I didn't have money to make the film. So when you think like that, then you use all the best possible ideas to make the film more colorful. So instead of writing big long scenes, I write very small scenes. So if a normal film will have 60 to 70 scenes, my film will have 3 times the scenes. So my film will have 210 scenes. But there'll be small scenes. So when there are small scenes, with every scene, if I change location, the film becomes faster and looks bigger. And also, I can shoot faster because when a scene is small, I don't need too many cuts. So there are things I do which have the process that has evolved only out of necessity, because I needed to make a film and I had no budget.
Wow, that's really thoughtful, and it's my great honor to have you, Anurag sir, with my channel. And
Thank
so
you
many
so much.
people
Thank you so much.
know about Bollywood, and especially the movies which is a different kind of cinema. We mention every time Anurag Kashyap that he's making
Okay.
different cinema and good movies for future, inshallah. Thank you so much,
Thank you
Anurag
so
sir.
much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Great time. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir.